one of the iconic places in D.C. is Ben's Chili Bowl. And when we come to D.C., almost every time we come to D.C., we have to go by and pay tribute and homage to Ben's Chili Bowl.
Keyword is pay. It makes you pay.
And here is the co-founder and owner, Mrs. Virginia Ali, and her son. Yeah. These are the people who run Ben's Chili Bowl, and every celebrity that ever comes to town has to go by Ben's Chili Bowl. Yeah.
56 years.
58. And how did you get into business, Mrs. Ali?
University Dental School.
Oh yeah?
Yes, and I had a serious accident, walked into an elevator, no floor, so he injured his back and wasn't able to complete the program. But he had to work his way through college, and in so doing, he worked in restaurants, starting with mopping the floors in the kitchen and doing the dishes, and by the time he got to Washington, he was the maitre d' in one of the big places downtown. So, since he could not finish dental school, and we'd met by this time and fell in love and needed to find a way to make a living, we thought, why not open a restaurant? It really was Ben's idea.
Hence the name Ben's Chili.
Yes.
Because if it had been yours, it would have been Virginia.
Exactly.
And why chili? Why not steak or seafood?
Don't flow. Don't flow for them.
Ben's seafood?
Nah.
Ben's chicken?
Ben's gumbo?
Ben's chili bowl. Why chili?
Well, you want to do something that he was familiar with, number one, and number two, chili and chili dogs were just a great match. And we had all these fabulous hamburger places here. There was a little cabin in White Tower, but there were no hot dog places to speak of. So we decided that this would be the way to go. And secondly, now you've got to find the right spot.
And what's a half smoke?
Half smoke is a breakfast sausage that we turned into a sandwich. Put it in a nice steamed hot dog bun, mustard, onions, and chili.
You can smell it.
Smell it right now.
So it's really funny, it's our regional food, so it's always voted DC's signature dish because we don't really have a dish, so half smoke's always voted our dish. So big half pork, half beef smoked sausage.
I remember when we did the first inauguration for President Obama, and we went by the White House, and he said, "Tom Jordan, did you bring me a half smoke?" Remember that?
Oh, yes.
That was incredible.
Yeah. Have you been back? Because his wife is really riding about eating right now.
That healthy living thing.
Yeah. And one of the things that you're noted for is your dedication to one of your biggest fans, Bill Cosby. And is he still hanging? Still hanging in?
He's part of the family.
He is still part of the family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the nicest things you said, it's not so much the people who come in there, but your greatest treasure, your boys.
Yes. We were blessed with 3 wonderful sons. This is my youngest son. And we sent all 3 of them away for school and all of that. This one actually is a lawyer. He's a lawyer, but he chose us to be with us. So all 3 of our sons are with us at the Chili Bowl and its growth, and 2 of my 3 daughters still come.
Nice.
And the store is next door to the
To Ben's next door.
To Ben's next door.
How long did y'all think about that?
It's the Lincoln Theater, right?
Yeah, the Lincoln Theater's right there too.
Yeah.
Theater's on one side and Ben's next door.
And now you've branched out. You're at the airport at National.
We're growing. It's great. We got so much family, and it's, you've given us so much love, and it's like it feels like we need to grow now. So we're about to open up on 8th Street in North
Does Ben's chili ride well on an airplane?
When you eat Ben's chili, be close. Just be close. Don't go rolling around the country, okay?
Well, congratulations. Thank you for coming by.
All right.
646464. Roland Martin's wife is a doctor. Now she can write a prescription for Roland talking too much. Called Shut Up.
He's not going to shut up.
It's not going to shut up. No, it's not going to happen. But congratulations, Jackie. Yeah. Yeah. What city was WDIAN? I didn't say Memphis. It is in Memphis, the home of the Grizzlies. Come on, Grizzlies. Don't embarrass me. You can do this. Yeah, you can beat them. You can beat them. UDC, University of District of Columbia. We have an alum here. He's former original Harlem Globetrotter and youth motivator, Charles Chu Smith, Jr. You're an alum of University of District of Columbia. What year?
1998.
And you finished with a degree in?
Computer science.
Okay, all right.
IT.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's enough.
No, come on, man. You're not going to talk.
The man's a visitor.
The man's a visitor now. You ain't going to talk about black IT and the man's just sitting here. Don't embarrass me like that. Charles Chu Smith, how long were you a Harlem Globetrotter?
3.5 years. As a player in 4 as an ambassador.
And you played right here at UDC?
Yes. 5 birds. 5 birds.
And now,
Better than the horned frogs.
wow, TC.
Or the pelicans.
Yeah, the New Orleans Pelicans. 5 birds, okay.
That's a nice thing.
That's named after the car? Right?
The old cognac?
Yeah.
You get country, baby. I love it. Baby.
So how did you get involved with the Harlem Globetrotters? How do they recruit? They don't have a draft, do they? How do you become a Harlem Globetrotter?
Well, probably 1999, I was playing for a team called the Harrisonburg Rising. And I was Globetrotter representative there. And he said, son, you seem like you have the goods to be a Globetrotter. I want you to play for our team. We played a lot of the national teams. And I came into the office and went to the trial. It was 125 players, and they picked 4, and I was 1 of 4.
And that's how they do it every year?
They have a draft now.
How do they set up the draft?
Well, they go around touring all the colleges, all the different top players, and those that don't go to the NBA, they recruit them into the Globe.
And what do they look for? I mean, obviously the skills, the basketball skills, but is there something in addition to your basketball skills?
Well, you know, with Globetrotters, I consider ambassadors of goodwill, and your character is important. So the integrity of your character, your personality, or your people's person, those are some of the things that they look at, because you got to be able to relate to your families as you entertain. And then they look at your basketball skills. Are you a great ball handler? Are you a great shooter?
And can you learn to duck a fake bucket of water? That gets me every time. Nobody knows that's a fake bucket of water. And y'all act like the whole thing is spontaneous.
Your people skills, as you said, really carry over to what you're doing now, because you have the Charles Chu Smith Youth Empowerment Organization.
Yes, ma'am. You know, we probably traveling the world, just being able to be exposed to a lot of things in different communities. I just said that I wanted to have a big rec tech center where you have every life skill component involved to help develop children. When I'm growing up in the inner city, we just had rec centers, and pretty much, not to put anyone down, but we were kind of being housed with activities, and we weren't being developed. So you go to different parts of the country, you see our kids being developed at a high level. So I wanted to take basketball as a draw to bring the kids to kind of have them come and then give them the life skill lessons such as financial literacy, etiquette, interviewing skills, and all kinds of things that can develop our youth so they can be able to be productive citizens.
I just want to make one more connection here. You and Freddie Gray grew up in the same neighborhood, and his connection to Freddie Gray. Can you tell us about that, Jim?
Well, about 3.5 years ago, I went to my community, and it was a basketball court that's been kind of old for the last 50-something years. And I said, I went to my staff and said, we got to redo this basketball court. So when I got there, we redid the basketball court, and Freddie Gray was like, listen, since you put this court here, we're going to protect this court, and we're going to do what we can to keep the court up and take pride in the basketball court. And then,
I've never heard a story
You
about
don't hear
Freddie.
these stories.
I've never heard a story about Freddie Gray other than he got into the back of the van, and that's the end. But I've never heard any story, any community service story like this.
yes, he's a great kid. We got to get back on the grassroots level of our children. You know, our kids are special, they're phenomenal. It's just you got to give them an opportunity, and we can't throw our kids away. And he's one of the examples of that. There's many more in that Sandtown community that's like that.
Well, you know, you went to UDC, a university that's a historically black college, and at HBCUs, we learn to give back. And you're doing just that.
Thank you, sir. We love you.
Thank you, translator. We're at UDC, gotta be there at the top. You got 4 minutes. Our School of the Month for the Tom Joyner Foundation is the University of the District of Columbia here in D.C. And that is where we are. We're on the campus. So, player, we have some purpose to put in this party. We have checks. We have checks from, first of all, Ty Simpson. You represent Spectrum Management, LLC. What is that?
We're a facility management and development company located in the District of Columbia. We currently have 50 full-time employees, that 70% of which are DC residents.
And you got a big A check for?
$5,000 for this year.
For this year?
And then we're pledging $2,000 for the next 5 years to scholarship opportunities for the development.
Representing my fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, here is Ezekiel Dennison with a check donation. Hey, Frat, how you doing, man?
Doing great, bro.
Yeah. You have a check for us, Frat?
I sure do.
And it's good.
Absolutely.
The check is good. How much is this check for UDC and the Tom Joyner Foundation?
The current check is for $2,500.
$2,500. That's you said current.
Because we're going to be collecting.
Because you're going to do what?
We will be collecting more funds.
My man. My man.
All
All right, Frat. Yeah. Yes. From the Q's.
Right to the bank.
The Q. Okay.
Do not pass go. Right.
Okay.
I'm at right now.
Okay. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. That's legitimate. That's legitimate. All right. And we have another check presentation. Mark Battle, Vice President, Pepco Region, and a 1998 UDC graduate. Pepco is, what is Pepco?
Pepco is the Potomac Electric Power Company. We are the electric company that serves Washington, D.C. and the metropolitan Maryland area.
Now watch this. How much is your check?
$50,000.
For Pepco, $5,000 from Spectrum Management, and $2,500 from the 3rd District of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity. Yeah, UDC is our School of the Month.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right. Now, coming up, we've been on tour. So, as always, I feature music from where we have toured the week of. Music from people from New York, Philadelphia, and Baltimore. I didn't have anybody from New Haven. Coming up, gotta be there at the top. You got 6 minutes. From our School of the Month, the campus of UDC, this is the Tom Joyner Morning Show in Washington, D.C. And I'll meet everyone to the tour. Now, how can we come to D.C. and not pay tribute to Chuck Brown.
Wind me up, Chuck! Wind me up, Chuck!
Tomorrow marks the 3rd anniversary of Chuck Brown's passing. And in honor of that, they're performing the Chuck Brown Band at the Howard Theater tomorrow night. And here on stage with me is the band leader and the daughter, Frankie Scooby Cyrus and KK of Chuck Brown's family and band. Good morning. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing real good. I miss Chuck.
I miss it too.
I know you do.
Wind me up, Chuck. Wind me
But the
up.
music is still alive, isn't it?
We still cranking.
Still cranking.
Still
And
cranking.
y'all still pumping so.
Yeah.
Got to.
Absolutely.
Got to. It's been 3 years now?
Yes.
Yeah, don't seem like it for me, but I know for KK it's quite a little different.
Yep.
KK, how you doing?
I'm good.
How's the family?
Blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came on the cruise?
Yes, they partied. I appreciate the cruise.
That's all the band talk about. That
Yeah.
You know what? Playing if the boat hadn't docked, they'd still be playing.
Yeah. Right. But one thing about it, my father didn't like the water, but he loved the cruise and what you did for the black colleges and people. That's the only reason why he went, because of you, because of what you were doing.
How great is that?
Because he didn't like the water at all. Like, he don't like boats.
He rocked the boat.
He loved it, Tom Jordan. The cruise.
So tomorrow night, what time?
At 10:30.
No, I said what time does it end?
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah, Sunday morning. We
Sunday
go to
night,
Sunday.
Monday morning, baby.
Whenever we finish cranking, whenever people start leaving.
Man.
Man, we went in the Chuck Brown room, man.
And never came out.
You think you can hang, right?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna stop.
Yeah.
But he don't stop.
He doesn't stop. It's like one song after another with the same beat. How'd it go? What's the beat? That's
Say what? I say what? You're spoiling me now.
Come on, I need up, Chuck.